Okay, I'm streaming. I haven't done this for a while. Hold on. Let's fix my mic. Oh, wrong. Yeah. Mm, pull this guy out a bit. Just a tad. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to, oh, properties. Ben charging. Oh, yeah, is Amarillo can. Is Ben charging? Is that Ben Pickles? Is this Ben Pickles? Because after I got confused by the Jessup name last time. I just need to make sure that this is Ben Pickles. Oh, in fact, while I'm here, let me check that I actually have nicknames enabled too. It's your biggest fan? Oh, hello, my biggest fan. Display battle. Oh, okay, good. Good thing I checked. Yeah, it is alive, Azucam. It is live. Anyways, hello Pickle. Hello Ben. Oh, not battle, not battle. Okay. I don't know who's here. It might be just you. Ben, it looks like it's just you. That's fine. Excuse me. Anyways, it's been a while since oh no, you saw my Azu spread. Been a while since I think anyone's seen my my stream. Well, because it's been a while since I've played. It's been almost 2 weeks since I played early in week 2 and basically the end of week 3, since I was away traveling to Turkey, which is actually the nickname theme for my mons this week is things related to my trip to Turkey. 5 of them are food, and then 1 of them is just a word. But also, I'm not entirely sure. Gobble, wrong turkey, Ben. I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm working at getting over the jet lag. I'm not fully over it yet, and it is like 5 in the morning in Turkey right now, so I'm like a little tired. And I also didn't get to start prepping until like, well, I thought about it a little bit like on the trip during my downtime, but I didn't actually do serious prep until like the last like hour or so, or really 2 hours. But it's been kind of slow. I'm kind of sleepy. I'm kind of tired. I really just want to eat dinner and go to bed, but no, I have to play Pokemon. So let's talk a little bit about the matchup. Patchy's here. He's the, oh wait, not the Yveltals. Oops, that's fine. The typo was just gonna stay there. He's the Yveltals. One of the triple mega teams. I think all 3 megas are viable. I think Skarmory is probably the best, and then Raichu is a second. Meowstic you can bring, but I'm not too worried about it. And the rest of his mons are kind of ass, so I didn't really think about them all that much. Anyways, Raichu's fast. I still have the speed ceiling. This is kind of why I really liked having Dragapult, is for this conference, Dragapult just is the fastest thing. So nothing will be faster than the Dragapult. But the Raichu is fast, and the Raichu actually having Lightning Rod before Mega is a little annoying. I can see him just like committing to entirely non-Mega Raichu, and then trying to rely on Skarm as the carry, which would be a little annoying. I don't have too much for that, except for Dragapult. So Dragapult is actually going to do a lot of good work for me I hope. This series. Actually, you know, I wonder. Should I just be running? I might make a move change, actually, a last-minute move change. Maybe not, actually. So, Skarm is going to be annoying. And I don't really have a great way of dealing with it. Especially if the Raichu will be protecting it with Lightning Rod. So this Dragapult here, I intend to bring Dragapult. I haven't brought it yet to any games, but Life Orb Draco picks up even 32 HP Raichu, even with Mega. Skarmory, depending on its bulk, it almost certainly lives a Life Orb Flamethrower, but it is good damage into it. Excuse me. Infiltrator is in case he brings Meowstic to do prankster screen stuff. I can just cut through the screens. So Dragapult is going to be the main source of damage. The Skarmory also having Stalwart is a little bit annoying because I can't redirect it as easily. Oh, oops, I do need to change one move here. This move is actually meant to be Endure. The reason it's Endure instead of Protect is so that things can hit it and you'll get burned. Specifically the Skarmory. It's impossible for me to EV Scovillain to live a Brave Bird, unfortunately. So I think the best I can do is get the Skarm burned on the way out, which involves clicking Endure while the Skarm Brave Birds into it, and then it gets burned on that turn. Scovillain also is unfortunately a little bit too slow, so even with speed control from E-Webs here, from Jolteon, I can't really get the Scovillain to outspeed a Jolly Skarmory without a little bit too much speed investment for my liking. Especially given that the rest of Patchy's team, outside of the Skarm, and I guess the Tauros, who I don't really expect to come, because I have a lot of anti-intimidate hate, the speed control, the speed tier is kind of, the Scovillain is kind of fine, so I don't want to invest speed in Scovillain just for the Skarmory and then give up bulk for literally everything else. Yeah, so the Dragapult's going to be good. I do have the, whatchamacallit, the Belly Drum set for the Azu here. It's nice. It actually does KO Skarmory pretty consistently, and the Raichu as well. But it's not, it's okay. Thing is though, it's a little bit hard to actually get the thing set up if he leads Raichu, because, Raichu can just fake out my guy, trade fake outs, and then suddenly I can't really redirect away with the Scovillain because of Stalwart. So I have to be a little bit careful about how I position the Azu if I want to get the Belly Drum off. But if I do, then it's almost certainly trading 1-for-1 at the very worst. We have a different Kangaskhan. We're not running the fake out Last Resort Kangaskhan this time. No normal move actually other than fake out. Expert Belt with some random coverage moves. Fighting is actually quite good coverage into Patchy's team generally. Fire Punch, once again, is for the Skarm. Choosing Fire Punch instead of Thunder Punch specifically because of Lightning Rod from the Raichu. Unfortunately, Fire Punch is actually not a 2-hit KO into the Skarm if they are somewhat invested into bulk. We'll have to see. Figure out what it is. And actually, the Passimian set is going to be pretty good too. So game 1, I probably intend to do Kangaskhan Dragapult or something like that. Maybe a Dragapult Scovillain. Kangaskhan Dragapult seems reasonable though. Passimian actually does so much damage into this team, so I surely want to make use of Passimian. So probably these middle 4, and then I will adjust Azu or Jolteon as needed. Anyways, that's the plan. What's up, Jackson? You missed you missed a good chunk of everything. That's okay. I actually think Patchy, this team, after looking at it and doing prep, and especially Patchy's coming off of a red hot run in the GCF Encore Tour, I'm actually quite worried. If I take a loss to Patchy, it's fine. I mean, obviously I want to make postseason. I would love to go 7-1 or better, but 6-2 with decent tiebreakers is probably fine. So if I take a loss to Patchy, that's fine. I play JJ next week too, and they're both solid players, so I think it's okay to use my losses there. I'd rather not. And I did beat Patchy last season in the HDA, but he's playing well, and I think the team matchup probably it's not bad, but it's tricky for me because of his Skarmory. The Skarmory is like quite difficult for me to deal with. So I really have to tiptoe around that guy. I will be back in just a second. Okay. Think all 6-2 should make it? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I'm sure if I sat down, I could come up with like a really contrived scenario where there's like 6-2 tiebreakers. But I don't want to do that. I think it's quite likely that it works out. Just got the DM from Patchy. Turned on. Okay. So, 6-2 or better for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously I would like to do better. There's no... I think... It doesn't really matter, because, like, there's no buys this time, so I guess getting, like, maybe, like, seeding and stuff, but it could so happen that, like, if you get a high seed, you play a low seed, but the low seed happens to have a tricky matchup into your team, you know? It's kind of hard to say. So I think the goal is just to make postseason, regardless of the record, but for my own ego, I would like to do 7-1 or better. Oh, Patchy says, damn, I was hoping to stall you because I'm still building my team. Well, no, worry. Okay, I don't know who's... Is anyone streaming this on the main... Okay, Spitzy is gonna... Okay. Patchy says he's watching my stream. SMH. Okay, here's what we're gonna do in the meantime. I am like, I think 6 wins away from getting Azu Professor. So we are going to we're gonna play casual while we're waiting for Patchy to build his team. And try and get Azu wins. Unfortunately, some people still bring like meta-ass teams to casual, and I really don't appreciate it. I don't want to... Oh man. Jackson says, my guess is that maybe 1-5-3 will sneak in Corn Cob, but for Pothole it's more even, so I think less 5-3. Oh, okay. Okay, so, I mean, regardless, it's like, you know, we can vibe it out, but ultimately I just want to do my best each week. If I had... I'm like, I low-key, I had the feeling that I'm phoning this week in a bit, just because of my sleepiness, and, you know, I think the team matchup is also a little bit tricky. Ben says you hate this. Really? You hate this arena? I actually quite like the practice one. I actually think I prefer the practice, like, casual battle arena to the main arena, because it's easier to see your Pokemon, like, on the because, like, the normal battle one, like, on ranked private battle, with, like, the dots and it's, like, it's too dark. I think there's not enough contrast between the Pokemon and the actual backgrounds, so it's like you kind of have to squint a little to figure it out. We are going to detect, I guess? Scout? No Mega, so I assume this... Uh-oh. Mudshot. Interesting. I guess this would have been bad if they set up rocks or something. I just wanted to see if it was Mega or not. But I guess we'll just CC twice, and that should be fine. I hope I don't die to... maybe... Because I assume that this is Sash. So maybe Flare Blitz first was better, so I don't take the -1/-1, and then potentially die to Earth Power or something. Down to Sash. This is not the battle. Yeah, I'm trying to farm... I just need 6 more wins. 6 more wins for Azu Professor. Spikes. Okay. That's fine. When's the battle start? Patchy is still making his team, so we're waiting for Patchy. So I just want to see if I can eke 1 more win out. Oh. Aggron. Oh, he switched the Aggron into a CC potentially. That's crazy. Well, he breaks 30 this way at least. That's good damage. I hope that after... Surely this is CC range even after Mega. losing 4x and then also oh, never mind. He's gonna Mega and then get Filter and then also lose 4x, but we just pick it up. Okay, nice. I think we will win this game. That is my prediction. Glim is in Aqua Jet range. And whoever comes out here... Krook? Oh, that's just CC food, right? Intimidate? Not even Intimidate. Fake fan, no Professor yet? Dude, I haven't... I played, like, a bunch of champions on vacation, actually, since I had my own hotel room. And so I, like, would play at nighttime, you know, after we were back at the hotel. But, like, I haven't really played all that much other than that. Like, I think prior to me spamming a bunch of single battles with Azu, I had a, whatchamacallit? I think I'd only played, like, maybe 60 games of Champions Ladder, mostly in doubles. JJ, fake, why is everyone so mean? Everyone's being so mean to me. Everyone is so upsetting. Skeletorge is a little annoying. Don't like that guy. Matthew has Castform Professor. That's good for him. I'm not Matthew. I'm gonna lead this dude, bring this dude. I think this dude is probably fine. The Golurk's a little annoying, but I have two guys for the Golurk. The Hooja's a little annoying. Actually, the Hooja's pretty annoying. We'll do this. Oh, Patch says he's ready. Oh, oops. Just got into a singles game. Well, I'll FF. Okay, Patchy's ready. Okay, nah, okay, I don't wanna hold it up. He says I don't have to FF, but I'm gonna FF. Too late. Okay. 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 Patchy's gonna set up a room. Okay. Yeah, I probably will not be quite as energetic today. Since I'm a little tired and everything, you know. Oh, Brig is also playing at the same time. A little annoying. Okay. Alright. 97139859. I don't know who's apparently Brig is playing now. I wonder who's gonna be on screen. I'm not allowed to forfeit, it's in the rules. Sorry, Ben. Oh man. Now who's gonna get the kills for Sceptile now from that game? Okay. Okay. Okay, JJ. JJ, are you in my stream still? Are you streaming? Okay, this is 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, 2 minutes for JJ to get set up. Okay, JJ's going mainstream. Okay, thanks JJ. We'll see you there. Man, I really did have time to finish out that casual game. Surely I was just gonna click triple axle into the Sceptile and kill it in 2. That would have been great. Anyways, can I do anything funny with the Azu right now? Do I can give him like a grip strength trainer. He's working out? Doesn't really. Oh, Spitzy's in here too. Okay. Oh, many things happening. Okay. Bye, Austin. Ben says, but okay. I guess, I mean, if y'all move to mainstream, that's chill. Yeah, unless you guys want to hear my POV. But I mean, if Spitzy's commentating or JJ's commentating, I think they both offer pretty good color commentary generally, so. Yeah, and I also, oh, yep, no, I just lost 2 viewers, that's fine. Yeah, I do anticipate not being like that energetic today, so, you know, if you want to go to mainstream, I think it'll be a little more entertaining. It's chill here, I guess, if you want to listen to me rant. Man, I'm so tired, dude. I'm so sleepy. Ugh. Well, I do want to give Patchy a good match. I'm not super confident about the team. I think so far, I mean, it's only been 3 weeks, but I think this is the team that I'm the least confident in. Oh, Jackson's still here. Thanks, Jackson. Appreciate it. You're for morale. Thanks. That said, I don't look at my stream chat while I play. So you know, if you drop stuff in chat, then I'll read it all at the end of the match. Okay, we have lots of people. Okay, both Spitzy and JJ here. So I guess no one's streaming Brig. Sorry, Brig. Okay, let me get my thing set up. Okay. Boom. Bring Discord over here. Okay. He says we're good to go. And then let me get my damage calc over on this side. Okay. Alright, says we're good to go. Okay. Each call me BB. AJ is gonna be so upset. Alright, we're playing Patchy. I just want to go to 3. If I lose, at least I want to go to 3. That's the plan. Oh man. Yeah, I've really not considered anything other than the 3 megas. Maybe there's Empoleon, maybe there's Snorlax, but I expect Raichu Skarmory. Yeah, there's Raichu Skarmory. All 3 megas come up. Excuse me. Really close to Tauros as well. I'm going to assume the Tauros... I'm surprised he brought the Tauros. I totally thought it wasn't going to come just because I have so much Intimidate hate. Okay, let me quickly... And... I don't know, Throat Chop. Whatever random moves it gets. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do game 1 plan. Holt. Holt, Kangaskhan. Pissimian, Scoville, and like this. So the general plan is to just send out, just like use Pult to just do a shit ton of damage, basically. That's the idea. No Azu game 1. I expect like Raichu lead to try and deny Belly Drum Azu from getting set up. What I could do is like lead something, switch in Kangaskhan, get it set up turn 2, but I'm kind of worried about that. So Raichu probably up front. No. So kind of what I see here is like Psychic Terrain plus I see like Psychic Terrain plus E-Force on board. I'm gonna assume this is Life Orb, like Quiet Reuniclus, Expanding Force, Psychic, Shadow Ball, I guess. Just stick that here. Does the Reuniclus die to Shadow Ball? Unlikely. but I don't think it can do anything else real like that bot. Okay. If I send Fake Out the other way, so he knows that I'm inner focus now. I wish I sent Fake Out the other way. That would have been real nice, huh? Please kill. Does not kill. If his Trick Room goes up, then I'm kind of boned. I just didn't want Psychic Terrain to... I really didn't want Psychic Terrain to go up. But now this is definitely just E4 spam. And I think I lose. Because I don't have Sucker. And even if I did, it's not like it'd do all that much for me anyways. Yeah, I guess I need to send Fake Out the other way, huh? Fake Out the other way. So that Psychic... Yeah, it's fine if Psychic Terrain goes up, really. Like, there's no reason for me to Fake Out the Meowstic. Surely the Kangaskhan drops. Oh, nice. Okay. That is big threat gone. How fast is Meowstic before Mega? 104? So my Kangaskhan is nice and slow. I mean, he has so many slow guys. Like, this is... When Snorlax comes out, it's a little stinky, you know? I guess also expected Snorlax to have Facade, because of Scovillain. Bad face. There is Snorlax. Okay. I think... How much damage does... Okay. Draco into Snorlax is like reasonable damage. I'm gonna try and get greedy into the Snorlax like this. And if the Snorlax doesn't... Actually... No, we'll just take the Meowstic. And quickly Drain Punch the Snorlax. Okay. So Snorlax needs to... Okay, this is Shadow Ball into whatever comes in. That's nice. So he needs to KO something. Body Slam into King is fine. I mean, it would have been nice to get the Drain Punch off. Apparently it's to a KO. But Shadow Ball into Skarm. This is better than sending Draco into Snorlax for sure. Good damage. So he's Body Slam actually. He's not Facade, which is interesting. I think I definitely prefer that. I mean, Scovillain here is correct. And I think... Like, attack into Skarm is just so obvious with the Scovillain, but I think it's necessary. I mean, Leech Seed into Snorlax would be really nice. But I just can't risk Scovillain taking a, like, Brave Bird, you know? What could happen, actually, is the Skarmory could choose not to Mega Evolve. Oh, I didn't realize Skarmory is in that speed tier, huh? It is, so actually my Scovillain outspeeds it. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, so he does speed investment on the Skarmory. He does have speed investment on it. Okay, let's see what else Snorlax has. Oh! Okay, depending on how much Draco does, we could be in business. This KOs. And then Draco will do good damage. I'm gonna assume Thick Fat. Thick Fat. Citrus. Save over. If he's Thick Fat, then Flamethrower is like nothing into the Snorlax, but... Comes Meowstic. 104. I mean, I really don't care if the Dragapult dies or not. Actually, let me check how much Meowstick... If I'm -2, how much does Shadow Ball do? Probably does... almost certainly does not KO, actually. So what I could do is burn the Snorlax right now. If I click Rage Powder, and then Shadow Ball here. I think this actually should be fine. Basically, I just don't want to reveal Endure, but Rage Powder will redirect the Snorlax attack. The Scovillain will die, but it'll burn the Snorlax, which doesn't really matter. But he really should be Facade, knowing that I'm playing a Scovillain game. E-Force... Oh, should I have Protected Pulp? Oh no, we're fine. It's ass. Meowstick is ass. Okay. Oh, he's bulky. Okay, he's bulky, he's bulky, he's bulky. But this should be the last turn of Trick Room. I don't think there's priority from either of these guys. Wait, was that not the last turn of Trick Room? It was the last turn of Trick Room. Okay, so what I have now is just Shadow Ball here, Close Combat here. That should be fine. I don't think there's anything stopping this. So my Pult should be the fastest thing to move. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's game 1. Oh, I forgot to keep track of KOs. Oh no, he sees my ability. Okay, Meowstick is Psychic Terrain, E-Force, that's all we saw. Snorlax is surely Protect, Body Slam, Belly Drum. It's game 1. No Raichu. No Raichu, no Raichu, no Raichu. Man, if I like... Dude, I really just want to lead the same thing. Okay, well no, how can he adjust? I mean, these guys are just fine, right? I mean, I could try the Azu thing, but no, knowing that he has Psychic Terrain now too, it makes the Azu strat just like much worse. I think I'm gonna lock the same stuff, and then... I mean, he's gonna adapt into this for sure, but I think this lead is just so solid, because he can't... This is just double Fake Out immune lead, so even if he leads Meowstick and tries to Fake Out, it's kind of chill for the Kang. I would love Draco to just blow up the Raichu, but maybe he knows now that he's seen Life Orb. Tauros. Okay. So... He's not Intimidate, he's Anger Point then. I don't want him to get up like Tailwind or something. I'm really tempted to just like double this, and then like, I mean the obvious is like he could just protect the Skarm and then like do something with the Tauros. And I know Flamethrower doesn't pick up the Skarm. Well, I mean, it depending on if his bulk. No, even no bulk Skarm. This is the safe thing, but I kind of want to say that he's gonna not protect the Skarm. Okay, because I don't want Fake Out to go up. So this probably KOs, and then if he CCs the Kang, it's kind of okay. Okay. I kind of think he has Raichu now, given that he didn't Mega the Skarm. This is just CC into King. Oh, Raging Bull. That's fine. That doesn't even KO. Oh my gosh, King is great. King is fantastic. Maybe it would have been better if King dropped, honestly. Yeah, I mean, CC would have been good for him. Can I actually check anything from that? He's probably Adamant, and then it's a roll in my favor to live if he's Adamant max. There's Raichu. So knowing that Raichu is here now... how scared of the Tauros am I? Like a little, I guess? But not like that much. I don't have Sucker, unfortunately. What abilities does Tauros get? Just Anger Point, right? And then... oh, Kachu as well. I mean, this would be nice if I can get it off, so I will try it. If he ignores the King, that'd be nice. But this Draco should... especially now that he's Mega, he actually can't dodge the Draco anymore. This Draco, like, surely picks up. Like, he needs to have, like, hella bulk to live this Draco. Yeah, nice. Cool. There goes Raichu. And then Rock Slide. Miss the King? Oh, it missed the King. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Apache. And then... get slow. And actually, now at this point, there's nothing that he can only have Meowstick that's faster than the, is that Meowstick? Nope. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Because I don't have a way to deny Trick Room now, actually. Oh, this is kind of bad. So I'm just gonna hit this thing for everything that I've got. Which is not much. No priority is really gonna bite me here. Especially now that the Tauros is slow. It means in Trick Room, like, everything will outspeed the... oh. It's Magic Art, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the Tauros now being slow means the Pissimian doesn't outspeed it anymore. So I would have had a guaranteed win if not. So this is, I guess, on me. The Tauros also definitely outspeeds the Scovillain now. Actually, not necessarily. If he's max speed, like, I'm assuming that it's just Sash Tauros. So at -1, it's actually possible, because I have no speed investment on the Scovillain, that I still outspeed it. So I'm gonna try and get this damage off, and I'm just gonna Flamethrower into... Tauros, I guess? Flamethrower here is better. Basically, just as soon as Reuniclus goes down, then Pissimian will win, just by virtue of, like, having Sash. So I just need to get rid of the Reuniclus. I guess this means that I really should have sent the Dragapult attack should have gone to the Tauros, but it doesn't really matter. I expect the Dragapult to die right now anyways. Reuniclus never protects here. E-Force, I'm max Spadef. This is doing not that much. Scovillain should be next to move. So he has max speed on the Tauros, wonderful. Then what happens is the Tauros probably kills the Dragapult. Rock Slide. Dragapult dodges. But he gets burned now, and now at this point I win. Yeah, so now that I have Sash on the... oh, he's Lum. Okay. Sash on the Pissimian means that I always win, so it doesn't really matter. I just need to make sure that I don't accidentally bring in the Pissimian first, you know? But at this point, I can just keep sending in attacks. I guess I will reveal Endure here. This way he'll get burned again. So he's gonna Rock Slide. Now he sees he's gonna get burned on the Rock Slide hitting the Sko villain, which will be very funny. Okay, nice. Endure, get the burn, and then Pissimian comes in. Kachu. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I forgot that it... That's funny. That's really funny. I don't think that's ever happened in this game before. 2 turns of Trick Room. I have Sash, so it's fine. I mean, surely Flamethrower just picks up from here anyways, right? We know that we're slower, so... Gulvin will get him. Nice. Okay. Okay, oh my gosh. That... Yeah, Man, I wanna talk to Patchy about this. I don't know if they're gonna do a winner's interview. I'm gonna ask, actually... Okay, I don't know if they're gonna do winner's interview. I just proposed to Patchy that we both jump in for the interview. I think it'd be fun to talk through it together. So no, he was Lumberry. So he was just Max, I'm assuming, Adamant Max Lumberry. Okay, well, we're moving to we're gonna move to interview. We just got pinged by JJ. That said, though, I want to see if Patchy can jump into. But first, let me. Okay, let me jump in with JJ and ask. Okay, but I'm sure it's fine.
For coverage for Skarmory. Austin,
hello.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. Actually, I have a request. Actually, before we get started.
Oh, okay. I will do my best to be accommodating.
I'm sure it's definitely within the realm of possibility, right? I would like to invite Patchy to the interview as well. I think it'd be fun to talk about the set, the two of us, if we can.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Let me let him know. He says.
Okay, cool. You got him.
Yeah. I was just
absolutely.
Talking. By the way, I'm kind of curious. This is also unrelated. Well, you haven't been on my stream, right? Like, for people that are in my stream, can you see like it getting darker on the Azu cam because the sun did set during this match? And I have my window open, so the main source of light in my room right now is coming from the window. So I think the Azu is like dark. If I turn on my light here, there's a little bit more light for the Azu, but I think the twilight feels a little nice, so we'll keep it like that. What's up, Patchy?
Nice. Dude, all I saw was Life Orb Dragapult take my life.
Yeah, that Pult, well, first of all, I hadn't brought him to any of my games before, so I'm like, I should probably get some Pult games in. I was worried about the speed tiers of your dudes. You've got like some really fast dudes and some really slow dudes, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I'm just gonna Dragapult, and then I made a call during team building that you were gonna run Modest Raichu. It turns out that Modest Pult can't outspeed Timid Raichu. It's like short by 2 points, which is very sad. So I'm like, he's gonna run Modest Raichu, and then I can greed running Modest Pult with Draco, and then be able to pick up Raichu with Life Orb Draco. That was my plan. So.
The layers.
Yeah, I was no speed on the Raichu.
No speed. Okay.
No speed, which makes sense though, especially with the game 1 strategy we saw. Reuniclus Meowstic going for that Trick Room. Unfortunately not really able to leverage it, but we did see the Prankster Psychic Terrain expanding force combo. I guess we'll start with Austin. Was that something that you were eyeing as a potential bring into your team this week?
Not at all. So I talked a little bit about it on my stream, but I really I only prepped for Skarmory, Raichu, and a little bit of Meowstic, and I was like, the rest of the Mons are like, I'll take them as they come, because I think my team generally has speed advantage over them, and I'm like, surely, I've got Musharna, like, the Trick Room strategy is like not super consistent, unless you have Imprison. Did you have Imprison on the Meowstic too, Patchy?
No, I did not.
Okay. Does it even get Imprisoned TR? Yastic?
Yeah, it does.
It does? Okay, so I guess he could. Yeah, I just decided Mushar, and I was like, your team's so slow. The Trick Room doesn't really benefit me. And I didn't expect Trick Room to come up. So when I saw your league game 1, I like knew it was happening. And then I was, oh, well, I did not prep for this at all. So I'm very glad that the Kangaskhan took the E-Force. If it didn't, then it would have been cooked.
Yeah, definitely an interesting interaction. Of course, Dragapult, though, it seems you picked the perfect week to bring it in its season debut. Of course, immune to the fake out with that Life Orb super effective Shadow Ball. Reuniclus taking so much damage on that opening turn. Felt like it was very difficult for Patchy to really get traction in either set.
Yeah, the Reuniclus was like
Yeah.
bulkier. It would have been nice if the fake out got the KO. I should have faked out the Reuniclus, obviously, and I was just worried about Psychic Terrain going up, but like really, I mean, stopping the Trick Room is more important than stopping the Psychic Terrain, so that was a misplay by me, but knowing
Yeah.
that the Reuniclus is capable of living that Shadow Ball. I am just modest max special attack on the Dragapult, so the Reuniclus taking that Shadow Ball is kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely showing off the bulk. Of course, there is that layer of mind game to it, right? Because we saw the fake out go off from the Meowstic first, but of course, the reveal that you were inner focus Kangaskhan,
Yep.
allowing you to move. But had that been the Psychic Terrain, your fake out would have just fizzled. So
Fake out would have gone
very
first. Fake out would have gone first, since it's only +1.
Oh no, you're
yeah.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so it's just a
It's been a
misplay by
long
me.
weekend.
Yeah.
It's been a long weekend. I'm sure Patchy is feeling the same.
Yeah.
Playing a 14-round online tournament over the course of 2 days, and then
Yeah. Oh my god.
having to interact with Draft League as well.
You two are troopers. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was a frazzled mess for my set Saturday evening. Let me tell you, if you haven't seen that video, don't watch it. I don't think I make any coherent sense. I got bailed. I flinch hacked EJ to oblivion in game 1, and I feel
No.
terrible about it. But yeah, so definitely an interesting setup, though. Of course. What else did I want to ask you about? So, Patch, you have also now revealed your final Pokemon, of course, Snorlax, coming to its first game. Being one of your higher tier picks, that's interesting to see it be such a late reveal. We saw, I believe, the Belly Drum, the Body Slam. Was there anything else of particular interest with that Snorlax set that you didn't get a chance to reveal this week that you care to share with the kids at home?
No, it wasn't really anything special. It was Body Slam, Crunch, Belly Drum, Protect,
Crunch, okay.
Thick Fat Citrus Berry. The
Mm.
Crunch, obviously, for Holt and
Musharna,
yeah,
I
it was
guess.
just
Yeah.
Holt. Yeah, Mosharna, I guess. Yeah.
Fascinating. I do looking at your roster, Apache, I do want to ask you, how much research into that Cudchew Lumberry interaction did you do to prepare for this week? Because that was a really, really clever tech that I saw come out from you, of course. Being able to cleanse yourself of that spicy pepper, spicy extract multiple times was quite a nice play on your part.
Yeah, I found that because I realized that, well, I obviously want Citrus on Snorlax if I'm running Belly Drum, but I don't want to run Intimidate on Taurus, and so I was like, well, Anger Point does nothing for me, so what can I do with Cudchew? And apparently the answer is you can heal 2 burns with 1 berry.
Yeah. Very
Wow.
interesting stuff. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, really fun set. Really great way to round out the week from you both. I guess, Patchy, we'll start with you. Anything else you'd like to say to the fans at home?
Dude, Waichu did all it could in the grand I don't even remember what the tournament's called.
Champions Festival.
Grand
The-
Champions Festival Encore. Yeah,
The Grand Charizard Festival Encore.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's why it is sleeping for HDA, unfortunately.
Yeah, Mega Raichu is feeling mega eepy for sure. Well, a rest well earned for it, of course. for those of you who have been living under a rock for this weekend, Patchy, of course, congratulations on that 9-3. I believe was good enough to sneak you into the top 64, if I remember correctly. So hell of a
11 and
performance.
3. 11 and 3.
11
Yeah,
and
it's
3.
14 rounds,
Yeah,
dude.
crazy.
You were there.
Yeah.
Math
Don't
is
you
hard,
forget.
man.
Yeah, 50th
Patchy,
place. 50th place.
It's a known fact that one, I'm barely literate, and two, I'm bad at math. So
Why, that's true. You don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
true.
barely speak English. Oh, fun fact for those at home: Alex Underhill ended up winning the whole thing with that abomination Sun Rain team. So, fun stuff there. But yeah, apologies on that 11-3, 14 rounds of best of 3 Swiss on the weekend, Patch. Congratulations on that. Unfortunately, however, I have to congratulate Austin on his performance, a 2-0 win
Yay.
for the Azumerals. Anything you would like to say to the fans at home, as now you've moved up you've 8 points on the season, which will be good to put you more than likely, it looks like, in either a tie or sole possession of second place.
Okay, yeah, because first place is you, right?
Well, not just me, also Andrew.
Oh, Andrew too.
The defending league champion.
I do
Andrew
want to say
Walter. Thank you.
during week 1, during my my match against who did I play week 1? This is so bad. Oh, Zara. We only went to game 3 because Zara got a crit and a high roll in game 2 on the same attack. I do want to clarify this. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not salty. But
Not at all.
no. There is one more thing that I am kind of curious about. This is not for the fans. I'm gonna prolong this interview as the interviewee. Patch, what was your set on your Skarmory? I'm curious. Or your like EV spread, if you don't mind sharing with the class.
Oh, my EV spread? Yeah, 24 attack, 24 defense impish, and 18 speed.
Oh, okay. So I was worried about since I was actually mostly scared about your Skarmory. The thing that I was most worried about in prep is if you you brought Raichu Skarmory with the intention of Mega Evolving Skarmory every time, protecting Skarm from Jolteon mostly. And then having the fast Raichu, and then not even running Zap Cannon or anything, just running a normal Raichu set just with the Mega Stone. And the Skarmory, just depending on the bulk, for instance, even with no bulk on the Skarmory, that flamethrower is I barely have rolls to KO with the modest max flamethrower. So I contemplated going Fire Blast, but I'm like, oh, that's a little too much. And then if you do have bulk, then Fire Blast doesn't get there anyways. So I'm assuming if you're impish, were you body press stuff?
Yeah, I had Brave Bird, Body Press, Feint, and Tailwind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I dropped Protect, which was so sad because I saw that you were absolutely going to want to double it on that first turn of game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot Tailwind get up. If he doesn't Mega, then there's I have to break Sturdy, and I didn't have any priority on the Kangaskhan, no Sucker Punch or anything, so I had to fake out Flamethrower and just hope. And I was like, you know what, maybe he because obviously the play, your obvious play is protect the Skarmory and then just CC my King. I don't surely he sees that and he's like, oh, Austin would never double into the protect, and so he's gonna so I just went for it. And
No,
I
knew you were doing that. As soon as I saw that board state, I knew you were doing that, and I was like, I don't have protect.
Yeah.
So sad.
I just couldn't let Tailwind get up. I was also one more interaction actually that I guess it's the same thing. My Scovillain speed. I was running no speed again. I was just full bulk on the Scovillain, which puts puts it at 95 speed. I think actually in game 1, if you don't Mega Evolve your Skarmory, you have speed investment on your Skarmory, but so I guess it doesn't matter. But if you didn't have speed investment, then I think you could have crept my Scovillain. That would have been interesting. Game 2, also another Scovillain speed interaction. When I saw Reuniclus was here last, I was like, oh, I have no way of denying Trick Room, and I just Icy Winded the Tauros. I had Sash Passimian in the back, so if Trick Room had gone up and you hadn't been icy winded, Sash Bassimian will underspeed the Tauros and it would have been fine. It's all good. But I'm like, oh, but I just icy winded. I just made it so Trick Room is better for his Tauros outspeeds my Bassimian now, so he can double my Bassimian and get through Sash. It's like, but very luckily, I'm assuming that you're just adamant max speed on your Tauros, just like adamant max.
No,
not close?
I have some bulk investment, but
Okay.
I'm at 147.
Oh, 147 speed? Wait, did we speed tie? Because my
What?
Scovillain... No,
That was
okay,
at minus
it didn't.
one
It
speed, so
didn't.
that
You were
didn't
minus
matter.
one. Yeah. Well, the thing is, at -1 speed, at 20, like at your speed, 147, you're at 98 speed. My Scovillain's 95, so my Scovillain still underspeeds the Tauros, so I can still hit the Reuniclus before the Tauros does anything like to the Scovillain or anything like that. I was worried if your Tauros didn't have that much speed investment, you'd be able to underspeed the Scovillain, and then suddenly both of your Mons outspeed both, like all of my Mons in Trick Room, and it's like, oh, that gets to be a little worrisome. So the Icy Wind ended up almost costing me there, which was kind of interesting. The Icy Wind tech on the Kangaskhan was I had just enough speed to outspeed a Jolly Skarm, Jolly max speed Skarm after Icy Winding it on the Kangaskhan, so I could like Icy Wind it to Expert Belt Fire Punch and do like, I don't know, a combined 70%. It's not that good, but that's all that I had. So
Fascinating stuff. Of course, also Tauros might need a trip to the eye doctor after this week. Would missed, I believe, 2 separate rock slides in
Oh,
that second game.
it
So
did do that.
Yeah, he had his sunglasses on, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
dark
Yeah,
out, so,
that's
like,
true.
He just
Poor
could not
contrast.
see-
Yeah.
he could not see where the rocks were supposed to go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's
Yeah.
really annoying though is in that game 1, you know when I mega evolved my Skarmory for literally no reason, that was awesome.
Uh-huh.
But if I saved the mega for Meowstic, I kill your
Oh, the Pult.
yeah, I kill your Pult every time. And I
Yeah.
think I win that game 1 pretty handily if I
Oh,
just don't do that.
dang.
So yeah, that was just
That's-
a huge throw. Also switching because apparently your Shadow Ball does like nothing to Meowstic. I didn't expect that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize how bulky you were on your mouse stick
Mhm.
as well.
bulky
Very
and
bulky,
yeah,
but-
bulky and -2 from the Draco Meteor.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
But I have the calc up because I'm lame and I calc during the games, and
I do that too.
yeah. I think it's only Craig. Craig is the only person that's given me shit about it. Yeah, fuck you, Craig. I don't know if he's watching. He is online on Discord. It's very possible he's in Twitch chat. My bad. Oh, speaking of chat, I should check my okay. Ben says my goat in my chat. Thank you. No one's watching my stream anymore. That's fine. Anyways,
That's okay. I don't think anybody's watching the Twitch either. We've got 2 people. So
Okay.
hello, 2 people.
hello to people.
All right.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, well, my shoutouts for the fans. Shout out Patchy getting 50th in GCF. That's pretty sick. Shout out JJ getting something, well, lower than 50, but still pretty good in GCF. And
Yeah,
also,
like 112 or something like that.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Top 100. Nice. Sick.
Yeah.
Shout out me for winning, and shout out JJ again for being my week 4 opponent. So stay tuned.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. I
Mhm.
was going to start with Patchy. You, of course, play the previously mentioned Craig Campbell and the EP Dreepy
Oh, do ya?
in week 4. Any thoughts looking ahead to that matchup, which I'm sure is going to be very exciting?
Yeah. So first off, thank you for casting JJ. You forgot that other third shout out, Austin.
Oh,
But also-
yeah.
Yeah, but also I am going to have to beat Craig's ass. Unfortunately, I'm sitting at 1-2, and I have I still have a lot of strong opponents to get through later on in the season. So, Craig, I'm gonna get you.
Absolutely. You'll love to hear it. Austin, I will give it back to you. Any smack you would like to talk to your week 4 opponent while you have the opportunity?
I think if you let me win in 3, then you get 1 point and I get 2, and then we can be tied. And so I think that's
Hey, whoa,
probably.
I don't think we need to collude here.
Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. I'm looking at your team right now, JJ. You have a Simipour. I mean, Simipour did kind of pop off for you week 1, right? But at the end of the day,
He did.
is still a Simipour. What? Your Trevenant is your Trevenant and your Phalanx are your kill leaders right now. I have to watch
Dude,
your
Yeah,
week
no,
3.
dude,
I haven't watched week
Phalanx-
3 yet.
Phalanx came for the first time in week 3, picked up 5 KOs in 2 games.
Interest. Okay. Well,
Don't ask me how I know, or don't ask me how it happened,
nice.
because I was so concerned about EJ's Gardevoir. I was running max HP, max Spadef on it.
Mm-hmm.
It had no offensive investment. Game 2, I can tell you how, because it got the Defiant boost from his Scrafty, but game 1 there was no Scrafty. So yeah, Trevenant popped off week 2 though.
Yeah, I see the
turns
5
out
and
Poltergeist.
1.
Yeah, turns out Poltergeist is very good into Basculegion when the Basculegion lets you get it off.
That's
so.
true. Okay,
Mhm.
well, I will say I am looking forward to our set. I think like of the match, like the matches that I looked in the season so far, I think weeks 3, 4, 5, that's my gauntlet that I was really worried about. And so it's good to start off strong, and then you know I would like to keep that going.
Oh, you weren't worried about week 3, huh?
I said week 3. I said weeks 3, 4, 5. I said 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I thought you said 4, 5.
No, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, dude,
Okay.
your Skarmory having like Stalwart too after Mega was also like, what does my Scovillain even do? Like, it dies to Brave Bird. I can't EV for Brave Bird, and it just Stalwart. It just ignored. Like, what do I do? That's why I ran Endure. So at the very least, instead of Protect, I could burn the Skarm on the way out.
You burn the
was
Skarm
so
on the way
annoying.
out. It does still have to take the recoil too, as someone who dabbled in Mega Skarmory and Reg MA.
Mhm.
It's nice, don't get me wrong, but Scovillain has some tricks up its sleeve for that matchup.
But in any case, I having brought Dragapult now, I finally have 7 of my mons have come to games. But Pinsir has still not come to anything. So I will leave it to you, JJ, to decide whether or not you think I'll be bringing Mega Pinsir against you.
Well, I mean, let's see here. You Mega Pinsir. Honestly, I think it might be a Mega Pinsir week, Austin. I have
You think
2
so?
fighting types. I have one of which is bug fighting. I have a grass type. I have a dark type, and I have, granted, it's a psychic steel type, but I have 4 mons that Mega Pinsir can hit for super effective damage.
This is true. You do also
And-
have a whole Arcanine. What the fuck am I gonna do about your Arcanine? Well,
Oh,
Vesuvian Arcanine. Yeah, that's
That's
we'll
for you to
out.
figure out,
That
man.
is for me to
I'm not
figure
I'm not the general manager of the Azalea Town Azumarill. I'm
That's
the manager
true.
of the Circle City Skarmory. I got to figure out how to deal with your stuff.
So I have 4 days to ruminate on this. So
Yes,
All
you
right.
do. Yes,
Anyways,
you do.
looking forward to it. Happy to start off 3-0. This is the, good place to be. So
Absolutely. Well, gents, thank you both for joining me here on this Sunday Eve as we wrap up HDA Week 3. We may have one last match left on the docket yet to be played. I'm not 100% certain,
that we
but
do.
we will be bringing you Week 4 action here starting up again in the upcoming week. Plenty of exciting matches, so be looking forward to those. And for myself, for Patchy, for Austin, and for the entire HDA crew, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all next time. Peace out.
Bye bye.
See ya.